Welcome to today's video. I'm Gary Wiryawan and today we're eating at a restaurant here with my friends. Please say hello.
Hi!
With my friends, and also we're having a little bit of snack here, and I thought I want to squeeze a little bit of photography time in this location. I think the restaurant looks really nice, and also the surroundings, and as usual this is part of my everyday photography, so you can check out the other vlogs for the everyday photography up here. But basically, yeah, I encourage you to also try to do a little bit of everyday photography, try to squeeze a little bit of time every day to, you know, do a little bit of photography, try to make an interesting image from things that you encounter in your everyday life. If you want to submit your everyday photography picture, you can submit to this link above right here. But anyway, let's continue with today's vlog. So in terms of gear, today we're just bringing as usual the GX85 with the 12 to 32mm lens, as well as the 35 to 100mm Panasonic f4 to f5.6. Very simple. I'm not using other lenses because I think it's just enough for today's picture. So yeah, just two lenses, keep it simple, and now let's continue with the video. Alright, so I potentially found something here. I wanna try to capture this road leading there with the trees behind and a little bit of the mountain behind. I don't know if you can see the mountain or not, but it's currently covered in clouds because it's actually raining right now, but I don't really care. I just want to capture this because I think this is beautiful composition with the 35 to 100, and right with that person in the motorcycle, I think it really adds into the image. I think this is a happy coincidence as you can see right here. But now I want to try to capture a little bit of a tighter composition, focusing just on the road and on the trees and on the mountain. Again, with the 35 to 100mm GX85, I'm at aperture priority f5.6. And maybe at about 50mm I can get a little bit more of the road and a little bit of the trees. I think it looks balanced. I want to get a little bit of the leaves from the tree above because I think it looks nice. Yep, something like that. I'm really enjoying the 35 to 100 for this sort of tighter landscape photography, a little bit more abstract because I just think it looks nice. Yep, something like that. So as you can see, we have some birds right here, and I'm trying to capture it with the 35 and 100, and let's try to capture one. Yep. I think this one's getting closer to us, so we're going to try to capture one of these birds. Yep. With the 35 to 100, I'm setting everything in aperture priority, so I don't have to really worry about the setting. I'm setting everything at f5.6. And with the autofocus of the GX85, I think it's quick enough to get action shots for things like this. See that bird over there? It's kind of looking at us right now. I think we need faster shutter speed, so I'm going to turn to manual. ISO probably 1600. Let's try 1600. And shutter speed about 400. Nice. Nice. Excellent. And also I'm trying to capture this little hill behind. I don't know the name of that particular hill, but I think it makes for a nice composition with the 35 to 100mm. And I'm going to set it back to aperture priority. I'm just going to put it at auto ISO, and I'm currently at 100mm f5.6 now. So let's try to capture the hill with a little bit of the trees in front of it. Unfortunately, the sky is a little bit dull right now, but it's fine. I think it makes for a nice black and white photography, so maybe I'll do that in Lightroom later. Yep. Nice. So I'm trying to recapture this scene right here of that Mount Merapi behind, which is actually covered with clouds right now. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I want to try to capture it with the 12 to 32mm instead, because I think it kind of works with a little bit of a wider lens. So let's try to capture it at 32mm and f5.6 aperture priority auto ISO, and I'm just trying to include a little bit of the trees above and also the road and that little motorcycle right there. I don't know if it's going to add to the picture or not, but we'll just try something like this. If you can see, yes, really nice. A little bit more of the trees, the leaves, I mean, something like that. Maybe I'm going to try to go a little bit lower. That's the cow. I'm getting surprised by the sound of the cow. Yes. Yep. So I'm trying to capture a portrait of the cow that was just talking to us a few minutes earlier. He's looking right here. Currently, I'm trying to capture him with the 35-100 around the leaves. Wow, I got one. I got a headshot of the cow. He's actually looking at us right now, and I'm using the leaves as sort of a frame within the frame. Yes, nice. Do you have a minute to look over here, please, Mr. Cow? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. Yes, really nice. He's actually looking at us right now. Yep, very nice pose there. Thank you, sir. Excellent. I think we got some nice pictures of the cow. Alright, now I want to capture this building in front right here. I think it looks kind of nice with the wooden construction. It's not very typical Indonesian building with this wooden construction, so it looks really nice, especially combined with the two trees behind there. So I'm still using the 12 to 32mm aperture priority f5.6. I'm setting at auto ISO just to make sure that I don't have to change too much settings. So I'm going at the widest focal length right now with the 12 to 32mm. I'm just trying to capture the overall building with the surroundings. Maybe I will try to get a little bit of the building from the side. Let's see. I'm moving a little bit to the sides. Something like this I think looks even nicer. Maybe. You tell me in the comments down below which one's nicer, the one from the front or the one from a little bit from the side. Again, vertical composition, because I also want to get a little bit of the trees behind. Something like that. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you find this video to be useful and inspiring. So yeah, please grab your camera, go out and try to find something interesting to take picture of. Also, please let me know in the comment down below what do you think of today's picture. Also, don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video and subscribing to my channel down below. Thank you and goodbye.